Welcome to a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship Game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the second-ranked team, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Finds room at the 30. Solid gain that moves the ball out to the 32.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First down, looking to throw the football. He fires downfield. Oh, he makes the catch. Now here he goes. Tackled all the way down to the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. QB to the tight end for a completion. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Rollers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. They stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Here's the handoff. They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
They'll give it to the back. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense. As the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Drop back here on third down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. More than enough to pick up a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep downfield to the left. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
The back's got it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the point after is right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle made at the 29, so he picks up about 4 yards by bringing it out of the end zone. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. The Bulldogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. You just think about over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Ron Payne, Quentin Williams. You can always count on Bama having great defensive linemen and difference makers.
The important third down play coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. He's running out of time here. They'll try a pass here. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
It's 4th down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a 1st down. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Play action here on 1st down. Looking to make a big play downfield. But this one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
He'll lose a few yardage. That's going to be the final play of the 1st. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive 1st quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made in space. Look out. We're able to move the sticks. Set up now. 1st down at the 34.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback's safety blanket.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Point after, not right through. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Receiver makes the catch. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, a lot of times you match up a wide receiver, you get a linebacker on him. I'd like to think that the wide receiver can shake him. This linebacker is really athletic and is able to make plays in space.
There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the left side. They finally grab the senior, but not before he leads the defense on a chase.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
First down now at the 49. One huge play has got this offense out near midfield and threatening. First down, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, Knowing that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. And they bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion.
Oh, how about that, Chris? This defense has been taken for a ride. I'm not sure if they're overconfident or they just fell asleep a little bit, but whatever the case, they better wake up because now they're facing a goal to go, and I wouldn't be surprised if we get a play into the end zone right here.
Looks to the left, pass caught. Nowhere to run. Up Corrallin for no gain.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that kick.
Second down and goal upcoming. We're going to score. They'll run it to the left side. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, maybe you hold them to 3 points.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's third down and goal. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. So 2 chances to score a touchdown in the red zone already. They came up short. Now it's third and goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, tied.
Well, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And there's the point after. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Heads out of bounds at the 44-yard line. The offense will take over there in good position. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. Runner takes off to his right. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. They'll crank the tempo here for this next play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. And the running back takes the handoff. Gets the first and still running. He's in the clear. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Georgia.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch much away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Caught in the open. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. It's a quick grab. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
The quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Solid gain there. Sets up a first and goal at the 7. And the timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and tie the score before the half? Press coverage now from these DBs. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. The Tide offense line up here on first and goal. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Touchdown. And as they put 6 more on the board.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read. Puts the ball where his man can make a play on it. And they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And it's good. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see what the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. On the move. Can they catch him? All the way for a touchdown. An electrifying play by this returner. Takes it the length of the field to the house in the conference championship game.
Yeah, Chris, I don't know if there's anything that can affect momentum as much as a kickoff return all the way back for a touchdown. It gets everybody fired up. Now you've got the stadium behind you. Your offense and defense will respond. This could be a game-changing opportunity for them.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. last play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on the screen. The offense will now quickly spend the timeout.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball, he had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's hit as he throws it. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Could take it all the way. Past the takes it all the way back for a pick six. Touchdown, Dogs.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
PAT is good, so it's 35-21.
Hey, babe, where Mitchie's at? Can you give me some Wendy's? You can get the money out of my wallet. Dang, that's crazy. I'm hungry.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break.
You can just take the money out of my wallet, babe.
It doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Like the final play of the half coming up. Now here's the toss play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Just time enough for one more play in the half. They look to throw it here on second down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. Middle's going to run the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
She ain't respond to me?
The Bulldogs will kick this away to begin the second half.
Talking about the Bears. Did you watch that video I sent you?
From deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out.
That was a freshman at the game from the Dakota East.
That's where the offense will take over.
He had 14 points yesterday.
They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The sophomore able to bring him down.
I think the lead score had 18.
And that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball, attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The receiver makes the catch. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it now. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He's swarmed by the defense. Offense getting set. Second down play here. An inside give now from the shotgun. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front to line of scrimmage. Not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense.
So you see how I told you put the gun up, bro. I'm like,
motion now from the tight end. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver who's going to bring up fourth down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on third and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on fourth down, but what will do the play call?
The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Looking deep to the right side. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On first down, it's play action. Contact as he let the ball go. Wide open downfield. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Alabama. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution in that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Good work by the blockers in that return scene. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to begin with good field position. Here comes the opening play of the drive. It begins from the 33. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Ball handed off. First down, looking for more now. Breaks into the clear at the 20. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch it. Touchdown, Bulldogs. That's another touchdown, an old-school performance for this running back in a conference championship game.
Yeah, as big as it gets, conference championship on the line, he decides to have his best game of the season in this game with everybody watching. What a game.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Quick throw, testing the middle. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
Now, when a quarterback starts moving around like that, you move into what some defensive coordinators would call a second play because it becomes almost like backyard football at that point. But that was a good job by the defense playing discipline and forcing the incompletion.
On third down, he drops to throw. Turns it loose downfield. It's incomplete. The defense rises up, gets the stop against this very efficient third down offense.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Throws to the tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw again. Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Georgia. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and it'll cost the offense 5. The offense now operating in empty. Looking for a man. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Looking for the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Oh, I know this quarterback loves to take this shot downfield on the go route. Not able to connect this time, but you can guarantee this offense will look for those quick shot opportunities again.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Going for a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And here's the handoff. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. The ball near midfield. No punting tee. The offense is going for it. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. The receiver makes the grab. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep downfield with the left. And that one is incomplete. They try to deep ball with time running out in the 3rd quarter, but it doesn't work. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Tight end goes in motion. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Wide open downfield.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And it's incomplete on the... Just too much on that ball.
It's a good job by the defense here on this 3rd down, and now it's going to bring up a big 4th down play and a decision here for the head coach.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Looking to throw it again. Defense is coming after him. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, I thought they had a real chance here to be able to cut into this lead, but the quarterback gives it back to the defense, and the climb just got much steeper as they're running out of time here in the 4th.
He's got the 1st and still going. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Dogs.
Hey, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The Alabama offense onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And now the handoff. Some hard running there through a tackle.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Here's the target, and it's complete. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. The pass rush closing in. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Well, I always want to see quarterbacks try to pick up some additional yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have got to stay in the game and stay on the field. He's got to be careful out there.
The quarterback keeps it on the option. The senior able to make the stop after a short game.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.